Happy Sunday. Today I'm going to do a reading that's just good for the soul. Whatever you need to know. We're going to be open to a message from Spirit about your life. Obviously, you guys come into this channel because, well, either one, you like entertainment, or two, more than likely, you've got some things going on in your life. And tarot gives you some clarity. Gives you peace of mind. Maybe it confirms certain things that you've been thinking and feeling. So it's more than just a video. It's a friend. It's a comfort. It's a voice. It's a guide. So we're all here for that. And hopefully you're open to hearing Spirit. Hey, Ted. Thank you for being here too, hon. You're a blessing. So we're going to be open to Spirit. Before we start, I want you to just take a moment and kind of zen out, okay? Cancer shot you down. We've all got some bad news from our lovers, possibly, this Mercury retrograde. It can bring back the exes, but it can also bring back a lot of heartache. Maybe reminders of your past. Reminders of why your ex is your ex. Reminders of the heartbreak. You know, I've known a few people that got messages, calls, visits from more than one ex. I know someone that got invitations to meet up with 3 exes. One was her first love, another one was a kind of distant ex, and another one was the most recent ex. So I don't know if you're one of those people, but you might be bombarded this Mercury retrograde season, getting back into contact with those loves. A lot of the reasons too, though, is because Ketu is in Libra, which is about love and relationships. You know, Ketu wants you to cut ties with a lot of these exes, and I know that's not what a lot of you guys want to hear. You're like, no, I don't want to get back with an ex to cut ties. I don't want to get back in communication. Well, guys, sometimes we get a visit from our ex to remind us of the trouble we don't want anymore. And you got to remember that for yourself. There are some things that you just don't want anymore. And as hard as that pill is to swallow, take it with a grain of salt, you know? Or take it with a spoonful of sugar if you can. Bottom of the deck, and we got this recently, didn't we, for one of our DMDF readings. Effort. Spirit says, I know you give 110%. I know you give a lot of effort. You're giving it your all. And listen, guys, I'm not saying every single one of you that gets in contact with an ex that you guys need to cut it off. I'm not saying that. I certainly don't want to be a reader to tell you what to do with your life. That was just a maybe. That was just a maybe. For some of you guys, maybe getting back with an ex is a happy hallelujah moment. Maybe it's joyful. Maybe it gives you a lot of warmth in your heart to get back with an ex. It might make you feel good. You know, so there could be a lot of reasons for that as well. Things that make you feel good. Oh, goodness. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Let's take you to church. Let's see what you need to hear. What is it you need to know today about your life and your journey? Maybe it's about business. Maybe it's about love. Maybe it's about a girl that you're not sure about. Maybe it's about a boy you're not sure about. All right, maybe it's an old-ass man or an old-ass woman. Ooh, we have a lot of uncertainty here. 2 of Swords, Libra energy. I'm not sure. Maybe you're watching me because you really just don't know who to pick, what to do. Maybe you don't have a choice between 2 people. Maybe you just have a choice between being with them or not being with them, pursuing them or not pursuing them, being open to this option or not being open to this option. So there is confusion, and there's definitely a tug of war in the heart. Okay. goodness. All right, guys, are you ready? Bottom of the deck here, deception. There's something here that's being hidden from you. Spirit's like, be careful. Sometimes it's right in front of your face. You think that something is obvious. You think you already know the answer. You think you already know the option, but really there's something else behind it you are not aware of. So be careful because there's something you don't know. That's the message I got for you with that card. The next one here is, oh my gosh, I love it. This is our thumbnail, the red bridge, basically. Make a way, quit making excuses. This is kind of mending the bridges card for me. And this is totally your message. I mean, look at the thumbnail, guys. We have a garden with a red bridge. And look, we get this one card out of like 100 cards. We get this one with the red bridge. I do feel that you will be mending the bridge between you and somebody, that there's been hurt or hardship. And stop trying to find excuses not to do it. Well, I shouldn't do it because, or I can't do it because, where there's a will, there's a way. Quit making excuses. Build a bridge. You know what song also comes to my mind, and it's ironic because she just recently died, was Ashley Judd's mom. I forgot her first name. I think it was Winona Judd. Maybe I'm wrong. But they had a song called Love Will Build a Bridge. Love will build a bridge between your heart and mine. You know, I don't know the words of the songs, guys, but if you haven't heard Love Will Build a Bridge, maybe you should hear that today. All right. Scoot that down a bit. Okay, so Love Will Build a Bridge. That's what we're working with so far. The next one is, ooh, True Colors. Seeing what and who they really are. I love it. And I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid. Right? So this is loving someone for who they really, really are. They don't have to dress it up, gussy it up, pretend to be someone they're not. You're like, look, I know you, okay? I know you and all your drama and all your issues. And I just want you to know that throughout what you've been and throughout what you've done, I love you. I see those true colors. However, there could be some dark colors there too, you know? You guys might be getting back in contact with somebody and you're like, there's definitely a dark side there, and I don't like that particular part. There's some issues there. This person's got maybe an addiction, or this person's got a bad habit, or this person's really good at keeping secrets, and you're like, I know that about them as well. So there's definitely some worries there. The next card is, ooh, Courage. Take a leap of faith and overcome your fear. I hope you guys can do that. I hope that you're not scared to find out the truth. You're not scared to reach out to the person that has your heart. That you're not scared to say what's really on your mind and what's really deep inside your feelings. I hope you're not scared. I want you to reach out and do it. This is a time of expression. And Mercury retrograde is just like, you might screw up your little speech when you talk to them, but the point is you're trying. The point is it may not come out crisp and clear and clean and perfect, but you're trying. You're not making excuses. You're doing the best that you can. Hey everybody. Hey Patrice. Hey Asadisman. Hey guys. Hey Jack. I'm so glad to see you guys. All right, the next card is, ooh, an ending. Ooh, but it's time for the comeback. Well, damn, if that's not a Mercury retrograde message, I don't know what card would be. You guys definitely are dealing with someone that you've had an ending with. A death, separation, quits, it's over, whatever this is. Just know that after the ending comes the comeback. It's darkest before the dawn. The sun is about to come up on this little mission, on this little relationship, on this little situation. The sun is about to peak. So let's be open to that. Okay, so we're going to be open to this new beginning. I hope you guys are. All right. First tarot card is the Four of Pentacles. All right. Going with the Four of Pentacles is purge. You got to let go of something. Something's got to go. Something's got to give. All right. The next tarot card is the Emperor. 4-4. Do you guys have 44 somewhere in your journey? That might be sticking out a lot lately. But we've got an older man here. We've got a father figure. We've got a husband. We've got a divine masculine energy here for sure coming in. Going along with that is fear. Absolutely fearful and terrified. And remember, you know, fear is false evidence appearing real. The next one here is the Moon in reverse. Okay. This is again fear. It's letting your worries get the best of you. It's thinking the worst possible outcome. It's also secrets that are going to be revealed, but you're trying really hard not to let them get revealed. It's also feelings that are trying to bubble up to the surface so hard. But instead of you letting them naturally come and flow, this is pushing them down, saying, please don't come back up again. Please don't come to the surface, please. The card that comes with that is admired, Leo vibrations. And this is about someone that has a strong belief that feelings are one of the most important things in the world. That love is the most important thing. Love is trying to come to the light. Love is trying to come to the surface. But someone here is definitely trying to hide that and restrain it, restrict it, not allow it. The next one here is Seven of Wands, defending yourself, feeling defensive, having to stand your ground and having to stand up for yourself. This is also a lot of haters, a lot of problems, a lot of difficult issues coming at you. Okay, there could be a lot of struggle with this card. It's strong because you're still standing your ground. You're up. You've got the higher ground, but it doesn't mean that this isn't challenging. The next card that goes with it is understanding. So I think you know what's up against you. You know exactly what's up against you. And I think that's a lot of the reason with this whole reading why you're like, I may be making excuses, because I really know the true colors of the situation. I know what's really going on and stuff. I really don't want to be a part of that charade. This person maybe hasn't let go or purged a karmic person that they should have, or this person hasn't let go of a grudge, or, you know, the situation hasn't exactly changed like I thought it would. And so, you know, you're damn right I'm scared. I'm scared to open up that can of worms. I'm scared to open up my heart. I'm scared to open up my mind, my body, my soul again. I know what I'm up against. I fully understand it. And yes, there's definitely time for a comeback, but do I really want that? Am I up for it? Am I up for the challenge? Ooh, then we have the Lover's card in the upright. This is twin flames, my friends. This is divine soulmates. What are you willing to do for your soulmate, guys? What are you willing to do? Are you willing to fight? Do you want to fight? Is it worth the fight? I don't know. Only you guys will know. Let's get the next one. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. the disappointing news that I think you just recently got. They are not single like you thought they were. You thought they were single. Or you thought they were over somebody, but they're not. Or you thought they were on your team, but they're not. There's the disappointing news. The card that goes with it is Mask. Remember, there's something very deceiving about all of this. They're hiding something from you. Ted, you knew she wasn't single? Okay, so that's no surprise to you. That is the true colors that you see. And it does take courage for you, Ted, to try to pursue this in any way. And like a lot of people that are in the same position, you understand, right? The understanding, you know what's up against you. So maybe this, they're not single, isn't a surprise. Maybe that is the problem, okay? Maybe the person that is your twin flame, your divine soulmate, is definitely with somebody else. And Sadisman says, Ted, join the club. You know, this sucks, guys. I think we all need to go to church today because let's just keep it real, everybody. Most of us watching this channel, we are dealing with third-party bullshit. Most of us, okay? Most of us have major issues with someone that we love so much because they're a soulmate or they're a twin flame. And we're just here on this journey trying to keep our head above water, correct? Trying to hang in there. Trying to just keep our sanity about us. Trying to trudge along like the good little engine that could, even though that everything's stacked up against you. That takes a hell of a lot of courage. You know, people may say things about you that make you feel bad about yourself. You may have a self-conscious aspect of yourself because you're involved in a situation like this. Like, what kind of person am I? You know, don't come down on yourself. A lot of the times, and I do astrology, so I can vouch for you, a lot of times it's just in your birth chart. It's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate for a lot of people that it's kind of out of their hands. And I've noticed it doesn't matter who they're with. This kind of a circus tends to play itself out in their destiny. They could be with multiple different partners, and there's always going to be some kind of a third-party aspect. Whether it's an early relationship where someone is just unfaithful. They play, they get numbers, they chit-chat, they see people, they may not sleep with them, but they're out there, they're flirtatious, they're involving others. You know, and I've seen a lot of people with that issue, okay? And then I've seen people get into relationships where they find out that their partner has somebody else on the side. They've got somebody else behind the curtain somewhere, and it's a specific person, and it's been going on for a while, you know, and that's really unfortunate. You know, or some people just find out that there is infidelity, but it's nothing intimate like love. It's just maybe prostitutes or massage people or, you know, party girls, party boys, you know. It's nothing life altering. It's just soul shattering because you find out the person you love just does not only have eyes for you. And I'm saying these examples, guys, because there's a lot of different scenarios. And most of the people that watch my channel do suffer from these particular issues. Okay? I want to give you some heads up on that. What are the telltale signs of someone that may have some issues with love in this kind of department? Well, one of the telltale signs in an astrological review of your chart would definitely be Rahu in the 7th house. Also Rahu in the 8th or the 5th or the 12th. Okay? So 7th, 5th, 8th, or 12th. 12th. I can't talk today. If you have Rahu which is the north node of the moon, in one of those houses, astrologically, you're going to suffer some kind of third-party drama in your intimate relationships, okay? I've even seen some problems if Rahu's in the 4th house, but mostly it's from parents, but I definitely see some problems there, okay? Another situation that I've seen could be Mars. Mars in the 7th, Mars in the 5th, Mars in the 8th, Mars in the 12th. I've seen some drama with multi-relationships like that as well. There's this thing that in India they call, well, in Vedic sidereal they call the Manglik. Mangla is, I guess, in their language, Mars. And if you have a Manglik situation in your chart, it would be in the 12th, the 1st, the 4th, the 7th, and the 8th house. That would make you a Manglik. So remember that, because there's a lot of relationship drama when you're a Manglik, when you have Mars in one of those houses. It's been said even if Mars is in the 2nd, that you may have some of those issues. So I've seen that a lot, people. Now for women, and not a lot of astrologers have like zoned into women specifically, but there's some issues that I've seen for women. And if you have a Jupiter in Scorpio, or a Jupiter in the 8th house, or the 12th house of bed pleasures, sleep, in the sign of Scorpio, or even if you have it in the sign, if you have a Jupiter in the sign of Pisces, I've noticed that people with those particular Jupiters or Jupiter placements, 8th and 12th, tend to have a relationship that is very distant from them. Long distance relationships can be seen, and sometimes even death of partners can be seen, okay? And I've noticed there's just a distance between, for women, and their father of their children or their husband, specifically with those two placements. And I've seen a lot of separations and a lot of long distance relationships and a lot of secretive relationships, which tend to be like third party and hiding. Keith, how did you know that Jupiter in the 12th? Keith, I study astrology. I'm a part-time astrologer, so that's how I know that. I've done classes and I've studied astrology, especially Vedic, for a very long time. So when you see those kinds of placements, believe me, you can see some major problems in love for the feminine aspects. There could be even jail, incarceration separating them. There's that bad boy, bad girl kind of energy, and a lot of third-party relationships, especially with those Jupiters in Pisces and Scorpio, or 8th or 12th house, a lot of that. So the signs are in your chart, and I just wanted to share that with you because I feel a lot of you guys watching me are wondering, what did I do? What is my karma? Why am I suffering? Am I stupid? Am I just not learning my lesson? What is wrong with me? Can I not meet a good person? Can I not get a grip? Can I not just have a normal relationship? So a lot of you guys are just wondering and getting kind of frustrated in your own lives. What the fuck is going on? And I just want to reach out to you and say, listen, a lot of this is in your chart. A lot of this is just in your birth chart, which is your, we call God's plan. We call also your contract, your soul contract. A lot of people coming in are like, what is a soul contract? I hear that all the time. What I've come to understand as a tarot reader and astrologer is that a soul contract is a documented path. It's a documented thing that your soul and the universe have a mutual understanding with. And that is your birth chart, and it's your placements. And you're meant to experience these things. Call it destiny. Call it fate. Call it God's plan. Call it your soul contract. Call it your lessons. Call it your lesson plan. Whatever you want to call it, guys. We all have one. And for those of you that have those difficult placements, boy, do you have a mission. So maybe that's going to help you make up your mind here a little bit more on what should you do. Personally, and I'm just going to speak from like just the moment, just being in the moment right here in the reading, I think you should go with it. If this is your plan, if this is what you have to be here to experience, jump in right now. Don't put your tippy toes in. Don't dance around it. Just do it. Submerge yourself in it. Learn the lesson you need to learn. Feel it. Let your soul grow. That's what it needs to experience. It needs to learn something from that mission. And if you avoid that mission, you're not going to get it. So, whoever I'm speaking with today, it's like you have a lover's triangle possibly. And it's a possibility. I'm not saying it's a certainty in this reading. But we do have someone, 9 of Pentacles in reverse, which is not single, not available. And this is not a prosperous situation. This is not a situation in which I think it's going to grow and become something really great. And it's unfortunate that I have to say that. But listen, hang in there with me. Let me get my reading out here, okay? There's more to the story than meets the eye. It's more complicated than you're making it seem. I understand you know what's up against you, but you're also not letting your feelings flow. You're not letting yourself experience this because maybe it's taboo. Maybe it's not looked lightly upon from the community or your family or righteous people. It's like this is not looked good upon. A lot of cultures, I don't know, maybe they're okay with it. They have concubines. They have this, and that. It's very taboo, though, for women to have multiple partners. It's more of a, wow, you're a stud if you're a guy and you have multiple partners. But for a woman, it's like you're a whore. So it's a different title. And so if you're a woman watching me, you're like, God, Steph, this is very taboo for me. And if you're a man in a feminine energy, you still feel that feminine energy that they feel. You may have even been a female in a past life. You're still feeling that karma. So you're kind of feeling very sensitive about being a part of this. And maybe the tables have turned for some men. They come back from being a woman on the other side to being a man in this world and this side, and still kind of involved in the same scenario, but having a different outlook. It's kind of like your soul wants to teach you, hey, remember when you were a man and you had, let's just say, 100 concubines, and how that made your lover feel, and how you hurt your lover, and how they suffered because they weren't the only one. And now you're back in this life as a man, but now you're having the shoe on the other foot. You're watching your woman have more than one lover. Sometimes, unfortunately, karmas do play out like that, and you're meant to experience it as a soul. Even for women, sometimes your past life, was maybe you had an affair. Maybe you left, the father of your children in a past life for a lover. And in this life, the tables have turned and your lover has left you. This is all karma, guys. It's not a punishment. It's a class. And it's just teaching your soul, hey, does that feel good or does it not feel good? You can tell a kid 100 times, don't touch that hot plate. And maybe they'll listen. Maybe they will never touch that hot plate. But maybe there's that one kid that says, you know what, fuck that. I want to try to touch the hot plate and just see what it feels like. Everybody needs to have the experience of being burned, or they're not going to know what that feels like. It's the same thing. It's a class, guys. So before you're too hard on yourself in this reading, and before you're too hard on yourself in this relationship, just understand maybe the dynamics that you're sitting in right now have been turned from a past life. So with that new knowledge, with that new understanding, let's look at this a little bit differently. Let's take a look at this from a different perspective. And And that's what we need to see more about. That's what we need to learn more about. That looks can be deceiving. We might let our fears get the best of us. But really, are we really that scared of a triangle? Are we really that scared of a challenge? Are we really that scared about showing our emotions for someone that maybe is physically unavailable? Is there anything that you have in your life right now that was worth fighting for? Let's say you had a house, and everyone knows how crazy the house market is right now. You found a house, you toured it, you really love it. And there's about 5 other couples that really love it too. And you know what you can afford. You know how far you can push it. You also know you can borrow a little bit more from someone else if you really want to put in that big offer. Or you could sell your car, you could do something. What are you willing to do? Are you willing to sell your $40,000 car to get that house along with a hefty offer so you win? Are you willing to put that big sticker price and say, hey, you can't deny this? You know, all you can do is give it your best shot. But your best shot requires sacrifice. It requires you to sacrifice your ego, maybe even to be humiliated. Sometimes the truth requires humiliation. Sometimes getting clean requires humiliation. But this is about how, I don't know, how much are you willing to overcome your fear, have some courage, do everything you can, quit making excuses, put your best foot forward, give someone your best offer, and at least give them the offer. I'm not saying they're going to choose it. I'm not saying they're going to pick you. I'm not saying any of that, but I'm saying if you could make them an offer, if you could make them a deal, what is the best deal you can offer them? And there's a lot of fear and stigma attached with that. This is really what if. What if they deny me? What if they reject me? What if they don't want me? What if I say this and this happens? Well, what if they don't? What if they take you up on that offer? Maybe that's even more scary, if you ask me. What if they say yes? You know, then you're really in the pickle. What if you make that offer on the house, you get it, and the payment is so thick and heavy you're barely making it? Sometimes you have to consider that one. But this is really just how bad do you want it? Anyways, if you're dealing with a masculine, they are covered in fear. They're covered in fear right now. They're scared. They're scared to feel something for you. You might be scared to feel something for them. There's true love here, though. Let's get a transformation oracle. Sorry guys, Sumo's going crazy. I've asked them to keep Rose away from him out of respect, but they don't listen. So now he's going crazy. So we have emergence and rebirth. All right, so something is about to come out. You're stepping into the light, but you have to be brave enough to do it. Let me put it in other words that you'll understand in your relationship. Your person is ready to step out there with you. Your person is ready to have a second chance, possibly with you. Your person is ready to have some kind of renewal between the both of you. It's very near there. We're definitely not there, but we're very near. We're emerging. This is happening. You're seeing the signs of it with this rebirth energy. You may have to rake to uncover the mulch and the leaves. But underneath all of that raking and purging and cleaning out is new growth, new beautiful green growth. And it was buried under a bunch of stuff. All right. So you guys are about to break through to the next level. This is the element of fire. This is the number 9, and it's about the beginning. Life is a series of phases with the occasional abrupt transition. Like a giant staircase, we spend a long time in each stage before emerging to the next. Our bodies go through periods of growth, fertility, and maturity. Similarly, our spiritual awareness evolves in planes of understanding and awakening. We slowly integrate until we unexpectedly, one day, find that we're actually at a new level. You may feel like a part of you has been in a cocoon or a hibernation phase forever. You may also feel like maybe you've been in a storm and a terrible nightmare of chaos, difficulties without end. Either way, many elements need to be organized inside before you can emerge. The breakthrough means we are finally past the dormancy or blockage. Awareness and intentionality help us bridge between the preparation stage of our emergence. Patience and endurance can help us stay in tune with the natural timing of our growth. Please don't force or rush this process. Just let it unfold like a flower. Keep working steadily towards what you want. Trust that the veils will part and the universe will reveal its secrets to you. Wow. I mean, in a nutshell, this is a breakthrough. You guys probably feel that. It is a breakthrough. It's time for the comeback. You've given it all. Both of these are dark black. I mean, it represents the darkness. Again, it's darkest before the dawn. You're in the darkest part, basically, but I feel for a lot of you, the sun is starting to rise. I feel for most of you watching me, you're sitting there looking at the horizon and the rays of the sun start peeking. That's the moment you're at, the breakthrough. Dawn is here. You've made it. You've made it to the next phase. It's not high noon. The sun's not fully out. You don't get to have everything you want. It's not all here. But this is the beginning. This is the light at the end of the tunnel. You're still quite a ways before you're at the end of the tunnel, but you see the light. And so there is some level of, I don't know, relief. We have the card number 9 and the card number 11. Maybe 911 is a prominent number for you. Maybe that means something to you. Maybe this is the emergency call you've been looking for in this reading, 911. You've had to make the 911 call, and it's this reading. You needed to know that the light is here at the end of the tunnel. All right, we're going to read Rebirth. So this is, again, another card for a beginning. It's another card for fire. Wake up to a new start. We return to a new life after a period of loss and numbness. What was dormant now awakens. Our heart was broken. We suffered a loss. Daily stress overwhelmed us, and we shut down emotionally. It felt like a part of you died. The pain, the pressure, and the chaos may have been too great. You buried your feelings. You gave up hope. There was nothing else you could do. You daydreamed aimlessly. and you stumbled in despair, thinking there's no way possible. There's just no way possible until now. You never thought this day would come. Maybe time does heal all wounds. Spring always returns. The emotional winter you've been through felt unbearable, and it felt like death. It was long and it was harsh. It was cold. Nothing seemed to have survived. And not everything will survive. We may be able to awaken old dreams right now. We may even be able to resume an abandoned relationship. Some projects are lost. Some relationships and friendships neglected too long could perish. But we can thaw out our feelings and start again. We can redo our online profile, change our style, take another photo, begin dating again or job hunting again. For some people, a vacation or retirement brings a much needed rejuvenation to life and a second chance. We have changed as people, and so has the world. We've changed, and I can assure you so have they. So it's time to live again. Maybe it's time to try again. Life can and will be difficult, and maybe more different than before. But we all need some renewal. We all need a fresh start. We could certainly use a chance to come back again after a long, difficult season and be reborn. So wake up to the new start, guys. So again, yeah, your relationship, and this is about the lovers, you're about to wake up to a new start. Quit making excuses, make a way. This is an opportunity. You went through an ending, but now it's the comeback. It requires effort, giving it your all. You can't half-ass this. And you certainly can't look at your partner and be like, hey, you need to do all the work this time, because I did it last time. I know it sounds nice, so does cupcakes and rainbows, but it's not real. I'm sorry, you can't put the weight on somebody else and say, it's all you now. Whatever happens is because you make the effort. I'm sorry, that is a fairy tale. That's just not how it works. You're still going to have to do effort. Life is not fair. Nobody promised it would be fair, actually. What Bible says life's going to be fair? What place did you read that all of your hardships and downfalls and struggles were going to be evened out at some point? I would like to know what book you read that from, what Bible, what angel came down from heaven and told you that, because it's bullshit. It just is. Some people have a different shake at life than you. It may seem unfair, but that's their shake. The universe knows what it's doing, okay? But you have one job, and that's to always give it your all. Always give life 100%. Always give your dreams 100%. Always give your relationships, obviously, 100%. That's your job, okay? I don't care about the shake you're getting. That's your job. Okay. Whoops. Spirit, what is being healed inside of this soul watching me? Oh, okay. What's being healed inside of your soul? What's being healed inside the soul of your lover? You, lover. We're going to start with you. Ooh, marshmallow. What's being healed inside of you is compassion. Okay, I don't know what this means for you, but compassion. All right? Maybe you're more compassionate right now. Maybe you need to receive compassion. Maybe you're going to finally start receiving compassion. I don't know which way that falls for you, but compassion is your thing. Also, it's 44 minutes. And didn't I say earlier? 44 is your number here. And I definitely think, oh, and 44 people watching. I just noticed that. 44, 44, 44. That's a lot. Who gets that kind of luck, right? 44 minutes, 44 people. That's just unique. All right, we're going to get number 12. That's the oracle. Okay. Okay, my little marshmallows. Guys, trust your feelings and let them show. Let them show to the world. Let them lead you a lot more strongly than you have been. Spiritual energy has definitely been at an all-time high, especially in eclipse season. Mercury retrograde, yes. So perhaps fulfillment or illumination in the aspect of your life is going to be a little bit easier to obtain right now. Thank God. But this is a time of giving. This is a time of looking out for others, taking a more supportive role. Remember that the more you give someone, the more you will receive in ways that may not be apparent in the first instance. Listen more than you talk. Give more than you take. And bend a lot more than usual. So Spirit's like, you got to be flexible, guys. You've got to be flexible. Of course, be compassionate on yourself. Be flexible for you. But be flexible because somebody's definitely coming in. We have an Emperor that has not let go of some stuff that they should. They're scared to let it go. Let's just say Divine Masculine, okay? Your Divine Masculine does not want to let go of some stuff. They're also not wanting to show their feelings. They've got some strong ones going on. You understand what's up against you. You're also scared to give into your feelings for this person because they've hurt you before. Okay, they've burned you before. So you fully understand what's a possibility. You're also disappointed that whatever's going on in their personal life, 9 of Pentacles, Virgo vibes, is not correct. It's not good for them. It's not healthy for them. It's not the right path for them. And you're frustrated and you're like, take the mask off, okay? Or get rid of this person and be available for me. Like, that's what you want. And that's not what they're able to do right now. You need to be compassionate and understand where they're coming from. Don't get so jelly at first. Don't freak out. I know you know them through and through. You also know yourself through and through, and they know you. You are having a breakthrough. That's a blessing. You're going to have to work at this. This new second chance is not going to be handed to you on any platter. Okay? It's just not. This second chance is worked for. This second chance is earned. Are you willing to earn that? I don't mean you have to prove yourself to this person, but you have to prove yourself to the universe that you deserve this second chance, that you've had compassion, that you've learned your lessons, that you have gone through your cycles and you're fully aware now. Okay? Also, don't be too quick to judge because there's more to the situation than meets the eye. Okay? There's some deception about release. Ooh, you're going to get another little clue here. We have release, and after release is the karmic partner. All right? So this is about to happen. Remember, it's emerging. It's not there. It's emerging. There is going to be a surprise, a release of a karmic addiction, pattern, habit, or partner. All right? And you know how you're going to know the signs? Watch. Look in the mirror. Stay quiet. When you start shedding that weight, when you start shedding, I don't know, clutter in your house, when you start shedding old beliefs, when you start changing old habits, when your life starts blooming in a new way, and you're in a new career, a new job, a new house, a new whatever, when you're in the new, and you start shedding, the mirror reflection will happen for your person, especially that twin, okay? So that's your sign. How do you know they're going to start shedding that person? When you start shedding your beliefs, when you start shedding your fears, when you start purging your house, when you start purging your soul, when you start shedding that weight, when you start shedding the burdens, the fears and the heartbreak, when you start to forgive and love life again, that is the sign. That is the only sign you're going to get. And know that there is more than meets the eye. And that karmic partner or that karmic situation will be shed. All right? Ooh, it got cold in here. I think the AC's on too much. Okay. So what is your person healing from currently right now? Well, your person is healing in the form of clarity. We have bilberry here in the magical herb. Clarity. And that looks like an olive branch, but it's not. It's a bilberry. I've never seen a bilberry plant. Anyways, this is your person, your lover, okay? Your lover has a revelation. There is a light that's being cast upon a situation for them, and it's helping them develop a deeper understanding. And perhaps something that you've been waiting for is about to be uncovered. They need to work with better accuracy right now, and they are going to have to be mindful of smaller details in the moment. They do need protection of what they're sharing. They kind of want to hide what's going on. They don't want to show their colors right now. They don't want to show their cards right now. So they are protecting, okay? They're hiding. They also don't want to show all of their hand just yet. So keep in mind that they are holding back a little bit of information from you right now. They are keeping their eyes wide open right now because they don't want to miss anything. No detail goes unnoticed. So your person is aware and open. There's a lot of clarity in their life right now. They're seeing things that were in the shadows. They're seeing things that were hidden from them. They're seeing the light. Ooh, your partner's seeing the light. Okay. Well, Jesus, what do you want to say about this? Take me to church. What does Jesus want to say about your love connection? Jesus says, from John the Baptist, I am the Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name. He shall teach you all things. John 14:26. The Holy Spirit is going to teach you and guide you. He comes here in the form of love and light, intelligence, intuition, truth, the urge to do something, the knowings. That's the Holy Spirit. All right? Spirit speaks to us through that Holy Spirit. The universe speaks to us through that Holy Spirit. The Creator speaks to us through that knowing. And just know that you're going to have a great comfort from Source, from Father, that shall teach you all the things you need to be taught. This is your moment. This is your time where you're going to learn and see and have clarity and compassion and understanding. And a lot of change is about to happen. Bottom of the deck is another John. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. John 10, verse 11. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. Spirit wants you to enjoy and have comfort. Source does not want to keep things from you, cause you pain and suffering, or deny you of the fruit that this world has to offer. But there's also a job there to show you and teach you things. And the sooner you're willing to learn, the sooner you're getting to enjoy and reap the benefits of it. Okay, there's no denial to you. I'm going to get a spirit animal oracle. Really. We have the pronghorn action. Now is the time to act, my friends. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. Ooh, I sense Aries vibes. Hello. Okay? We're going to take action. We're going to trust our instincts. Next, ooh, we have the Tiger. And again, fire. Most of our oracles have been fire. Aries is very prominent today in this reading. I just want to say. Aries is pretty damn prominent. Interesting. I can't move on from the Aries energy. Rahu is there. There's something going on in your Aries chart right now. Just know that Rahu's bringing something in strangely. He always brings something in very strange. But there's something very strange being brought in. Does somebody that you are connected with have a tattoo of a tiger? A tiger. Or do they have like a tiger robe or a tiger blanket or a tiger picture? Or maybe they were born the year of the tiger. Tigers are sneaky little bastards. I'm just kidding. I love tigers. I despise my uncle who's a tiger, but that's okay. Anyways, it's tiger and it's fire. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold and I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. Ooh, got strength. We have an alpha here. That's for damn sure. There is an alpha energy about you or your person, or maybe the both of you. You're both alphas. You're both go-getters. We don't have any wallflowers in this reading. This is a very tough reading. And, you know, fire signs are very prominent. Aries is like number one. But, of course, Sagittarius and Leo are certainly here and welcome because we've just got a lot of that fire energy here. I also felt Scorpio. So, you know, I just want to say fire signs and Scorpio really do stand out today, okay, for those of you watching. And a dash of Gemini and a dash of Virgo are also here. So welcome. Welcome to the reading. Just know that now is not a time to be scared and hide. Now is a time to stand your ground. And you need to understand that. This is a what are you willing to fight for reading. What are you willing to fight for? You have to give effort. You have to go to battle. This is not a win that's just handed to you. That's why this reading is not for the non-alphas. This reading is not for them. This reading is for the alphas because you guys know that you have to give it 110%. You know you got to give it your effort. You know you got to try. You know you got to put yourself out there, out of your comfort zone. You know that you're going to work harder than most other people would. Okay, period. And you're aware of it. So you're just like, I can handle this task. And this feels like Hercules. I can handle this task. What is something you should know, though, that you don't know about your lover's situation? Because there is deception. There is a mask. There is something that you just are not aware of. And Spirit hasn't really revealed that to you. But I kind of want to give you a little peek. I want to pull back the curtain somewhat for you with tarot. That's what we do here. This is magic. We want to know what's being hidden. So, Spirit, what's being hidden? What's being hidden today? Show me this partner's secrets. Please reveal to me through the cards this partner's secrets. Ooh, secrets. Uh-oh, this is a water energy too. Okay, all right. Honey, your light, your essence, your face, your beauty, your body, your love, your light is guiding me home, beautiful, and you are radiant. I mean, you just glow like the sun in a dark sky, okay? You are just glowing like a candle in the dark. You are guiding them back down to you. Ooh, and not only that, I'm drowning in my despair for you. Ooh, despair. This person really wants you. And again, they're hidden under the water. Now, both of these cards, someone being underwater, is this moon card in reverse. Okay? Because someone is definitely hiding in the water. This person's coming out. You know, this one's still in, struggling to come out. Some of the secrets you are just really not aware of is they are definitely yearning for you, honey. It really, really, truly is. They want you. They really do. I wouldn't come and lie to you on this channel. They want you. They're in despair. And they're being guided back to you. All right, there's some secrets for that ass. There's some secrets for that ass. Give me some more secrets for that ass, Spirit. Give me some more secrets. I want to know what's behind the mask. Show me this partner behind the mask. What's going on? Come on. Give me something. Give me a little something, something. Speak to me, Spirit, through the cards. Show me what's being hidden. Are you ready? I don't know if I'm ready. Are you ready? Do you really want to hear this? Are you sure? Okay. All right. Don't be so impatient. Ooh. So we have wedding rings. Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Got wedding rings here. We have not enough, frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear and ego issues. There's even some jealousy. We also have healing heart, healing from a heartbreak, freedom from a toxic relationship or addiction. We also have the chaser, chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. We got some drama for your mama. This isn't for everyone, but for someone, this person is either married or engaged to a toxic partner. And the reason that they've been either married or engaged to this toxic partner is because they have an abandonment issue. They also needed some kind of security, some kind of financial security. That's the bad news. The bad news is that's something that's definitely being hidden from you. But maybe you already know. I don't know. But either way, that's what's behind the mask that they're wearing. They also have that relationship is frustrating and it's not enough. That partner that they're with, not enough. So even if they're not literally married, whomever they share a home with, share a life with, share a bed with, or just share a life, you know, like a relationship with, even if they don't live together, that connection is not enough. They are having a very difficult time in a karmic relationship. Okay, and they're trying to get out of that contract. They also have that they're healing from your guys' heartbreak, and they're healing from the heartbreak that they're currently in. And they do want to get free from this toxic pattern and a toxic karmic relationship. Remember, we did have that here also earlier. We had the release of the karmic partner. So that is coming. It's like soon to come. But we talked about you guys, you know, you have to start breaking some of your patterns so they can break theirs. It is a mirroring and it does require your effort. Not that you're the Hail Mary and saving grace, but it requires your effort. I do have people coming in and saying, Steph, how come everybody else is getting in touch with their exes, you know, at Mercury retrograde and I'm not? Excuse me. How come everyone else is like reconnecting? And remember, it's not everyone. This is just your perception. It's not everyone. But why is there some people reconnecting and vibing with their exes? A, they want that relationship. B, they moved on. They were free. They got rid of toxic patterns. They got into themselves. They were happy with life. They enjoyed friendships. They went out. They lived life. They felt good about themselves. They did some healing, some yoga. They did meditations. You know, they got good with themselves. Whenever you're in a good vibration and you don't feel like you need them, or you're terrible, your life is terrible without them, or you're laser focused on them, you're obsessed, with the relationship that's over. You're heartbroken, you're sad, you're doing magic, you're crying, you're watching readings every day about them, or you've got their pictures up everywhere, and you're just like, this person, this person, this person, this person, that's the center of your life. You're not going to attract that back to you. So the people that are not getting that recognition during this Mercury retrograde and eclipse season of having a reuniting is simply because your mental space is not there yet. Your mental space is not into the element of receiving. It's repelling. It's very repelling. You know, anytime somebody is screaming and crying for you, even children, you want to go to them, but you're scared, you're stressed, and it doesn't have a good vibration. You know, it's, if you can imagine going to a screaming baby, and they're just, maybe they've got colic or something, they won't stop screaming. You know, a good mother will go to them and try to soothe them, but if it goes on for hours, I can guarantee you that that mother's stressed. And she just wants to sleep, and she just wants to get away, and she just wants to put the baby down, and she wants to call in for help to come rock the baby so it's not just her. You know, that's kind of what happens with relationships. It's like a good person will come back, but they don't want to stay. You know, they'll come back if you say, I'm going to commit suicide. They'll come back if some major thing happens, like you have to move out of your house, or you've got something of theirs, or you desperately need to talk to them. They might respond and hit you back with a text or a call, but they don't come back, you know, and you're wondering why do I always have to have drama to have this person talk to me? It's a repelling. But when you're actually just quiet and you're soothed and you're doing your own thing, that's when they come. Just like when children get too quiet, the mother's always like, uh-oh, what's going on? These kids are way too quiet. And the mom wants to go check in on the crib or the playpen or where the kids are, like it's just too quiet. And then the mom wants to be around them. And the mom maybe wants to play a game and interact. You know, she wants to be there because it's a good vibration versus constant whining and crying. And I'm not just talking about parent relationships. I mean, this is about love. But it's the same kind of nurturing aspect. Anyways, I don't know if that helps. But you have to be in a good vibe to have someone reunite with you. If you're not in a good vibe, it probably is just not happening right now. You got to heal that heart. And I think for some of you, if you guys have been healing your heart space, that's why that person's coming back. That's why you have a rebirth and a second chance. But quit making excuses and make a way. This is the beginning, okay? You can't quit in the beginning. This is the birth. There's a lot of work ahead of you. A lot of effort is needed. Spirit, what does the Akashic Tarot want to tell us? Okay. Bottom of the deck, Six of Forces, the waterfall. And Six of Forces is like Six of Swords, Six of Air. So balance and harmony. This is getting away from rough waters, going into smooth waters. Again, kind of a breakthrough energy, right? Okay. And whoops, the one that came out for you is another forces sign. And this is summer versus winter. We have summer, Five of Forces in the upright. So it's not this way. So we're not in winter, we're in summer. And we're all literally getting into summer, especially in the Northern Hemisphere. Summertime, baby. All right, so this is Five of Swords, Six of Swords. I like how we're progressing, 5 to the 6, same element. This is a time of, again, things are coming to life between you and your partner. Okay? This is a seasonal cycle card, and it definitely shows you how to best spend your energy and your time. This beautiful sunlit sky of summer overlooks farmers working hard on growing their crops. Summer is a yang time of great activity, and yang being male and masculine time. So this is your notice to get going. Action is an important part of your cycle. Again, you're told for action. But there may be something that you can do to accelerate your professional life. This is also the perfect time to take steps towards a personal goal. Perhaps getting more exercise, plan more social events, or start a fun activity that you've been wanting to do. You might also reflect on what actions or perspective would attract you to some new romance in your life. Ooh, so romance is coming in. This card also tells you to consider what needs to be done and then go for it. This cycle is a great time, perfect time, for smiling and self-loving energy. It's about projecting outward to the world. So don't be surprised if a trip is coming your way. It's a time for the world to see you shine. This card implies a movement of some kind, so get ready. Ooh, I like that. So there is movement, action and movement. Your relationship, in other words, is no longer stuck. Can we just get over that? Your past stuck relationship is no longer stuck, period. That's what the cards are saying. With the waterfall, a towering waterfall roars down a beautiful body of water. In the upright position, this card reminds you of your incredible power. And know that you are dynamic. You also have the ability to shape any situation in a way that honors you. The element of water is fluid, and like the waterfall, your personal energy never stops. Your life force is never ending. It springs from the eternal past and roars limitless. Extending into the furthest reaches of the universe, it is time of deep thought and even deeper emotions, as well as an expansion of psychic energy. Use this time to act on the tap of the power that is inside of you. Wow. So I really think that with these two oracles, the Akashic Records sees things that you don't. The Akashic Records is the universe keeping tabs on every little movement and thought. Basically, every part of your existence and any existence is documented into the spiritual ethers. And that's what this Akashic Records are referring to. And so in the ethers, everything around you, your vibration, your aura, things of the past, and the present, and the future are all documented. Just know that right now what's being shown in documentation is that things are moving forward. And there's a breakthrough. And you have personal power inside of you. You're also looking really good right now. You're really attractive. And they're noticing. Somebody's noticing your attraction. Somebody's noticing the vibe between you guys. Do you feel more attractive lately? Because that's what's happening. You're definitely getting more attractive right now. Let's get your Soul's Journey Oracle. What do you need to know about your love situation from a soul level? Your self-esteem is being increased. It requires discipline. We all know that working out brings self-esteem. We all know that decluttering gives you self-esteem. We all know that organization gives you self-esteem, but also success, little victories, compliments, relationships. All of these things are exterior from you that give you self-esteem. So right now, know that that's really being uplifted. It's something you should know. That's a focus at least. So it's easy to perceive others as being better than you. But that's a trap of the ego. There is no one greater or lesser than you. You are the only one who has learned how to reveal your gifts at a greater or lesser degree. Everyone is born with unique abilities. And just like snowflakes, no two are alike. You have a unique, vibrant light and a unique perspective to share with the world. And you have to come back to this and put your stamp on it. Perhaps you may not be aware or even in tune with your divine self right now. But why not try to make a list of aspects of you or abilities that you possess that you hold in high regard? It's time to focus on those attributes. It's not always easy to write things down about yourself, but sometimes you need to be reminded just how awesome you are. And remember that you did not come down here by accident. You were meant to be here at this time for a reason. You are a seasoned being with treasures to give, treasures to share, and you are a treasure. So you are full of incredible gifts and insight. Start using them. Now is the time to celebrate who you are. Oh, so get into yourself, guys. Okay. What should you focus on at this time? What should you focus on? Give it time. Wow. Give it a little bit more time, guys. Patience. This too is going to evolve. Whatever you feel bubbling up under the surface, know that give it a little more time. This is going to come to being. This is going to come into being. This is like 100% sure stamp. It's like notification that something's been sent, but it hasn't arrived. And I know you're waiting for the arrival of that package. The arrival of this love life, the arrival of this triumphant moment, the arrival of the gift that you've been working so hard to receive. Just give it a little more time, okay? Patience, my friends. I know that's a tough word lately, but damn, give it some time. That's what Spirit wants you to focus on, okay? All in all, today you guys have had a really good reason. You have a really good reading, okay? You have a good reason to be optimistic. That's what I was trying to say. So there's a lot to be hopeful for. This person is drowning in despair for you, secretly totally into you and missing you, very scared, you know, and maybe you are too a little bit. But I know that if you give this a little more time in healing, this is actually moving into a rebirth situation. So I definitely feel like you and a loved one are going to be given a second chance. But it is what you make the most of, okay? For those of you that want to sit back and watch and let that person do all the work, you're not going to get much. For those of you that are willing to put in the effort, expect greatness. This is a beautiful love connection that I feel is destined, okay? So hang in there, guys. And if you're in some difficult spots in your life with relationships, look to your chart, get some answers, have some peace. You know, you have lessons to learn. Don't worry about comments or thoughts of other people. This is your walk. Trust your instincts. You and only you know what's right for you. Okay. Thank you for so much. Well, I can't talk because Mercury wants to, you know, just embarrass me on my channel, basically. So now I'm talking to myself. I'm just going to give up talking for the rest of the afternoon. Because clearly I can't speak right. I just can't, okay? Ted, I have not had a chance to listen to your song. Please put that back in the comments. I'll listen to it right after I get out of here, okay? I love you guys, and be swell, okay? Remember, this love, this life is a journey, not a destination. It's an ocean of secrets and an ocean of trials and tribulations, ups and downs and happy moments, you know? So just keep swimming, okay? That's all you got to do. And just get through all of this. You're doing the right thing. You're doing the damn thing because you're swimming. You're watching me. Hello, JKS 1111. If you guys want to contribute anything to my channel or shoot me some love, please go to Cash App and look for money symbol Cash App, okay? Tags. Let that shit go 1111. That's me, all right? You can shoot me some love over there. If you want to order anything from me or see anything I have to offer, please go to my website, www.jks1111.com. I'd appreciate that. And at the very least, please hit that like button, doop doop, right there, on your way out. And subscribe, by all means. Hit the bell icon so you just get a little quiet, silent alert. Boop, a little tag coming down on your phone saying, hey, JKS is live. That's all. Just hit the bell icon so you know, so you don't miss me, okay, next time. And I look forward to doing your 22s. If you guys want to do a $22 Celtic Cross reading, read by me personally, myself and I, live, we're doing that on the 22nd. So please go to Cash App, donate $22.22 over there, or you can do it on my website, www.jks1111.com. Go ahead and donate $22. I'll know that it's for the 22s, and we'll get into your reading on the 22nd, okay? So I'll see you there. If anybody else wants to subscribe to my monthlies, you know what to do, all right? You know what to do. I would love you to be over there. Quit playing. Quit playing me, guys. We're soulmates here. You're supposed to be here. You were brought to my channel for a reason. Contribute. There's a reason. I promise. You're going to get something from it. I just know it, or you wouldn't be here. Anyways, I love you guys. I'll see you on the next reading. Have a lovely, beautiful Sunday. So much love. I love you all. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Transformation Queen. Thank you, Markers. Thank you, Patrice. I love you guys. I saw you, Ted. Don't forget to send me that song link. I want to watch it. And everyone else can watch it in the comments. See Ted's song. I got to hear you, Ted. So I'll see you guys later. Lots of love. Bye-bye.